Hey, a lovely good morning to you, everyone. I decided, to take a drive out this morning to Bayfield, to the Bayfield Mews, and I'm not alone out here. Have you ever been to Bayfield before, over and visited the property of Bayfield Mews? Have a look. I brought some of my friends with me. Look at this. Woo! Hey, so these are just some of the happy residents here at Bayfield Mews. We're going to take you on a tour today and show you exactly, first some of the properties, some of the things that they love to do and see. And I hear that they're not a dull group by any means at all. I just got here and the party started. And what time is it? It's like 11. Yeah, exactly. And one thing to note too is, as you'll see, all our pet-friendly friends here, all our friends, Bayfield Mews is definitely pet-friendly, correct? Yes. So people-friendly and pet-friendly as well. Hey, Joy, we're going to start off with Joy first. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How you doing?
Welcome to the Mews. It's just great. We're always so lovely here. Yeah. We're so lucky that we got the sunshine too. It's really
I know.
wonderful.
And I grew up spending a lot of time in Bayfield as a kid, and the summers here are beautiful. Winters are also really nice.
Yes, they are beautiful. They have lots of activities around for people that love to stay for the winters. But if you go down to Florida or you're a snowbird, there's lots of places to look after your houses here and stuff like that too. So we're all a lovely neighborhood that works out to the winters are beautiful.
Who exactly do you cater to at Bayfield Mews? Who is your target audience?
We are an over 55 community, and we started it because there was a lot of people leaving the neighborhood or leaving this village, and because they didn't have anywhere to go. So John Elmsley started this with some churches to get people to stay in Bayfield and have a place that's one level and maintenance-free homes for the people to come.
And we'll talk about maintenance-free. So we're going to head over and meet Ginny in a second, and we should meet John as well. Do you want? I'm going to give you the microphone. You can walk and talk, and I'll follow you, and you take me a bit on a tour, and I'm going to show you the property here as we walk and talk. Okay?
Hey.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you, first of all, where we are. If you're not familiar with where Bayfield is, Stratford is about an hour that way. London is about an hour south of us. And Lake Huron is about 10-minute walk down the street. So we have a lovely view of the lake. It's a small town community, but it's got something for everyone. We have beautiful sandy beaches for those of you who are leisurely. Hello, Cindy. How are you doing? Good. Fine. Thank you. And there's another pet friend to come in. Yes, we do. This is lovely.
Everybody here.
We have come to Ginny's house here. The houses are pretty much set up the same way. She's graciously invited us into her home. So you can do a little bit of tweaking with the blueprints, but they're kind of set up the same. And the only thing that's different between the different houses is the square footage.
Okay.
So, yeah, so let's go and see. Yes, we will. There's Ken, who is the owner of this house with his little dog Phoebe, and Ginny's invited us into their home. So let's go take a look. Lovely. Snow shoveling's all done. Roads are always plowed. And we'll come in. No, not at all. I'm just gonna leave you here. We have maintenance free. Hi, Ginny. It's lovely to see you. Welcome.
How's it going?
You look beautiful. Very well, thank you. We've all been looking so forward to this day for so long.
I'm going to get you to hold the camera for a second.
Thank you.
Just like that.
Yeah.
While I take my shoes off.
Oh, that's great. How's everybody holding up out there? Okay? There you go. Always. I'm not sure whether I'm holding this the right way or not.
It's all good. Okay. We are back. We were all over the place here because I was taking my shoes off. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm going to hand over the microphone to you.
Okay.
Give me a bit of a tour.
Okay. So, I guess we'll start over here. We have a really nice front room here that we can use as a study or a sitting room or a extra bedroom. The sofa bed pulls out, so we have an extra room here. These units all have 2 bedrooms.
Beautiful. It's so nice and cozy here. And
Thank you.
You have a lot of friends here, too.
We do. Yep. It's a beautiful community. I can't say enough good things about this spot. We all are friends, and we do things together and have a lot of fun.
Aww,
yeah.
Okay.
So we also...
I'm hitting all the light. I can see lots of light coming in here too.
We have another bedroom, second bathroom here for guests or.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. It's one really good thing about coming here. If you buy before it's built, you get to make choices. So one of the choices I made was to put in that tile shower as opposed to a corner shower.
That's gorgeous. I'm going to zoom in.
Please, go ahead.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that looks very comfy, cozy. Oh, that's great. I could hop in there right now.
We-
On a cold day like this, I'm blowing out the light here, but you've got so much beautiful natural light.
We do, yeah. Another thing we could do is pick out our cupboards and the way we wanted our kitchen laid out. So this is our choices. We also were able to move the kitchen over to this side of the unit, and so we would have a light in my kitchen, or a window in my kitchen to look out while I'm working at the counter.
Beautiful. There's so much space, too. This is very spacious.
It is. I think probably one of the first comments we have when we hold an open house here is they walk in the front door and they say, "This is so big." And it really is. It doesn't look big from the outside, but it is very spacious inside.
And talk to me about the beauty of a bungalow.
Oh, no steps is the perfect way to go. Yeah, I love having everything on one floor. Don't have to worry about any falls downstairs. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Can you comment a little bit about the maintenance free? Joy was talking about.
Oh, that is another thing. You don't have to worry about doing the sidewalks or the driveway. Your grass is cut for you. The outside windows are washed for you twice a year. Any little problem you have, I mean, they would even come and change your light bulbs for you if you couldn't do that for yourself. So it's really very maintenance free. Do you have anything to add to that, Ken? No? Yeah, you don't have to do anything. They'll empty your central vac if you aren't able to do that for yourself. So it's very maintenance free and very easy, carefree living.
How long have you been here?
We have been here 2 years this month.
Oh, beautiful. And what's the best part of or anything?
Oh my gosh, that's really hard. But I would say the community. Just the new friends we've made, the fun we have here together. We do various events here. One would be the soup contest that we have in February. So those of us that want to contribute a soup, we all meet right now we're meeting at McAllister's and until we get our clubhouse built. Taste each other's soups, and one of us gets voted as the best soup. We then get to take that soup into the Bayfield Town Hall, where there's a town-wide soup contest, and you get to represent the Mews as the soup winner here. You get to represent the Mews at the town hall.
You are the big Mews, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fabulous. Oh my goodness. Okay.
We have campfires. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, so I just have to tell you, we have campfires here every Wednesday night through the warm months. Not right now. And those of us that want to take our supper over there, you can take a hamburger or a hot dog or a sausage or whatever you want over and barbecue it over the campfire, and we just all sit around and have an awesome time together.
Amazing. It's fun. When I first got in here, it was a little foggy because I was outside, came inside, condensation and all that good stuff, and bringing science into the mix here. But as you can see, it is so cozy and beautiful and so warm. And I just, from the moment I got in here, I have to tell you, and not just in your home, but as I drove into Bayfield Mews, I cannot tell you how welcoming of a community that everybody is here. Yeah,
It really is.
Where did you live before this?
Just outside of Bayfield, actually. So we've known the Bayfield area. We didn't know everybody in the Mews, or at least I didn't. And so we've made a lot of new friends. It's been awesome.
And I can tell that. Okay, so what's next? I think we're going to head out. I think the whole party's still outside waiting for us.
Okay.
Yeah, so we will head outside. Thank you for inviting us into your home, the two of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And three with our little friend here. We'll do a little close-up because we have a comment in here. Love the puppy, so cute. Yes. Yeah, what a sweetheart. Okay, so we're going to head outside again on tour. Okay. Thank you. I don't know, are you going to continue and join us as we're going? If you don't, they'll probably ask you to. They're a persuasive bunch. They're definitely a persuasive bunch out there. That's for sure. All right, here we go.
Hi.
All right, so I'm going to give you that. Here we go. And you know what? If you want to, come on over here, John, for a second. I'm just throwing on my shoes. Here, tilt down. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to give this to you, John, while I put my shoes on. And you tell me a little bit about this whole project.
All right. Well, nice to have you here, Melissa. That's for sure. So you had a good drive up?
It was awesome. I love Bayfield.
Yeah. And I understand that that you, as a child, had grandparents up here, and you know a little bit about Bayfield.
I did. You know what? I'm going to get you a job as an anchor here. You could be. Couldn't he be an interviewer? He's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, he is
Be
absolutely
careful
fantastic.
what you say about an anchor, because somebody may put something on my leg and
Well,
throw me
there.
in the pond.
And there is a pond up there coming up, so yeah, we'll wait and see. Okay, so I'm going to take the bottom of that there, Joy. Okay, we're going to keep walking and talking. We're all over the place here. This is fabulous. All right, thank you.
Very much. Thank you.
Or come along for the walk.
Come along for the walk.
Okay, so as I said, a beautiful bunch. Just everyone in this neighborhood. We walk down the street, we see dogs, we see people, we see everybody. It's a great community, but also just I love the idea of the whole maintenance free. You know, the older we get, we let's face it, we're going into an aging population. Boomers are retiring more and more, and to me, this is what it's all about, right? We need more properties like this. So we're going to head down, and you actually, this is phase one completed now?
Yes, we're all finished. 39 homes, so we have 66 people that are living out here now. So yeah, so we're really pleased about that.
And we're going to see you coming up at the Stratford Home and Leisure Show on April 13th to the 15th. And I think, am I going to guess that you're talking about phase two, I bet.
Yeah, that's it, the final phase. There's some folks over there.
Oh, here, let me show you. See, everybody's here. Look at this. We got everybody. I tell you, you walk down here. Hey, good morning. As I said, you walk and talk here, and just everybody's in here. We've got dogs and cats, and it's a lively bunch. I love it. It's a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Okay, so, John, I'm going to turn the camera on. I'm going to give you the microphone for a second. And if you want to talk a little bit about phase two, what that means, because how many properties are available, and you'll be able to see in just a few minutes. I'll show you phase two. We're walking down the street here. This area, as we said, is already completed. And then phase two gets underway. Do you have a date?
Well, yes, we've actually started on the infrastructure last fall, so we were able to get the road in, and we got some of the water in and the sewers in, and now we're going to be as soon as the weather breaks, we'll start to put in the rest of the infrastructure, and then start a block of homes.
I see the land surveying has been done. You'll see that in just a moment, where you'll be able to see all the different properties, all the property lines, and obviously, how many did you say were available?
So we'll have 16 homes available. So that's 4 blocks of 4 homes, and if we look over this way, we'll be able to see where those white signs are the lots.
Okay, so I'm going to flip this so that you can see it, and John, you can keep chatting away here. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Hang on. All right, there. This is what you'll see here. Then is the property.
Right, and so our road goes around and then heads north where that white truck is way over on the north end of the property over there. So those fellas right now are working on the water. We're doing testing and so forth. So all that has to be done ahead of time. And the white signs that you see are the lots. So there are 16 lots over there. And then we'll be starting the first block will be closest to this set of homes over here. And then we have the clubhouse, of course, which we call the activity center, and that'll be straight north of us, where the sign is right over there. So in the center of the property will be the activity center.
And you have a lot of activities going on here.
We do. In fact, right now it takes we're doing most of our in-house activities in people's homes. For instance, we set our home up, and we'll have maybe 38 people that will sit down for a meal.
38.
38 in our home. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? So, but it's crowded, but we have a lot of fun, and so we look forward to that, to the activity center getting up and we're all looking forward to it. Right, Ian?
Absolutely.
Hey, now Ian, you want to talk a little bit about the activities and things you do here?
Well, yeah, we don't actually have to wait for the activity centre because we make our own entertainment here. We not just here in the Mews, but in Bayfield itself. There's so much going on. You know, one of the questions a lot of people say, what do you do in the winter? Well, there is so much going on in the village. There's theatre. We have concert, top-line concert pianists and bands, singers coming. There's plays there, restaurants and all that. But here in the Mews, we have a year-round activities as and when people want them. We do theatre runs. We've done a river cruise. Went to Ripley's Aquarium in Toronto. And it's all organised. We have a coach come pick us up, and we get as many as 30 people going out. And then on top of that, we have the barbecues and of course the inevitable bridge clubs and chess clubs and that sort of thing. But there's always something going on. In fact, today, if it had been colder, you'd have seen people skating on the ice, on the pond.
Beautiful.
So it's an active society here, and it's a community.
What do you love most?
It's hard to define it, actually, one single thing, but it's a community within a community, and I love this community, the small community. I love the bigger community of Bayfield, and it's a friendly place, a happy place, and you just love it. I mean, you know, we came here from a town. I was raised in London, England, and I always thought you could never get me out of the city, but you couldn't get me back now for a pension. You really couldn't. So we just love this place, and as John was saying, you know, when this is all finished, it's not overly big. That's the thing. There's only 55, right, John? Yeah. So you know, we're in touch with people. Everybody knows everybody. It's not that you're in each other's homes all the time, but it's big enough and yet small enough to be a community, and that's what I like about it. So we've been here 3, 4, 5 years now. My goodness, time flies. So
Beautiful.
there we are.
Thank you so much.
Well, you're very welcome,
As you can see, everyone here, Ian, yourself, John, everybody, this is a community. This truly is. The Bayfield Mews, it's not a hidden gem. Everybody should know about it, but there's only so many spots available, right? So one of the things we want you to do today is, one of the things coming up, actually, we mentioned, is the Stratford Home and Leisure Show coming up on April 13th to the 15th. You're going to be there. You got a booth there?
We do.
Yeah, so look for the Bayfield Mews. You want more information about that, April 13th to the 15th, Stratford Rotary Complex. They have a booth. They will be there, and they will have smiles on their faces as they do each and every day here. I think we got such a happy group here today. So lovely, and I'm definitely coming back here, but I'll see you there. And hey, can you do me a favor? If you can share this for me, we're going to enter you into a draw to win $25 worth of food vouchers. So there is, of course, ice cream with Richard Knider and his team from Simple Dreams, and then we've got the 4-H Club, and then of course new this year, you will all love this. I don't know if you heard or not, but we've got a craft beer, wine, and spirits section this year at the Home and Leisure Show. Yeah, so we're gonna have some sampling at those sections too. So we've got $25 worth of gift vouchers. You can spend them how you want. Grab some of these lovely folks and have a beverage with them, or break some bread with them, and just hear more about the Bayfield Mews and what they have to offer. It is such a lovely bunch, and definitely, I mean, I told you earlier, I grew up in Bayfield in the summers with my grandparents. Absolutely lovely. If you haven't been here, you need to come here and have a visit. Bayfield Mews, everybody. We'll see you April 13th to the 15th at the Stratford Home and Leisure Show. They'll have a booth there, and they'll answer any and all of your questions. See you later, everybody. Bye.